Well, greetings, brothers and sisters, and welcome to the Barnabas Minute, which I hope leads to a Barnabas moment for you. Today we're going to be reading from Hebrews chapter 11, which a lot of people call the Hall of Faith chapter of the Bible, because it talks about a lot of different Old Testament saints, and it shows the type of faith that they had during their lives. And we're going to be picking up in verses 13 through 16. At this point in the chapter, the author's already spoken about Abraham and about Sarah and Isaac and Jacob, and even earlier people like Abel, Cain and Abel, and Noah. And he says these words, verse 13, all these died in faith without receiving the promises, but having seen and welcomed them from a distance, and having confessed that they were strangers and exiles on the earth. Now, at first, that sounds kind of sad. They had faith, but they didn't receive the promises, and somehow they saw them from a distance, maybe in time he's talking about, and they had to confess that they were strangers and exiles. That, another word for that is a sojourner, somebody that doesn't have his or her own country, and they're just staying someplace for a short time. But let's continue. For those who say such things, that they're sojourners, make it clear that they are seeking a country of their own. So they're obviously aware that they're only temporarily in one spot. They're looking for something else. But what are they looking for? Verse 15. And indeed, if they had been thinking of the country which they left, they would have had an opportunity to return. So, for example, Abraham came from Ur of the Chaldees, then went to Haran, and then finally to the Promised Land. So if he was thinking about a country, a permanent country like those two in the past, he could have gone back to them, but he didn't. So he was looking for something else. These saints, all of them, were looking for something else. And here it is, verse 16. But as it is, they desire a better country, that is, a heavenly one. Therefore, God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them. Isn't that wonderful? What's it saying? All of us who are Christians, who are saints in ancient times or modern times, are just sojourners on this earth. This isn't our permanent abode here. We're looking for something else, a heavenly abode, an eternal abode with God, our Creator. And God is not ashamed to be called our God, and so much so that he has created the city for us, the heavenly Jerusalem, which one day we will join him in eternity. So I hope this will encourage you now during the things that are hitting us every day in this life. We have something permanent, something eternal to look forward to, both now in our faith that brings us the assurance of things hoped for, and also in the future when that will be reality. Go with God. Blessings until next time.